Okay, so what is it now? Day 4. And a lot was done. I'm standing on my back deck, and I'll take you around. But I'm starting out back because a lot of the maple, more of the maple came down, and they've chopped it up into little chunks. They'll take that away probably next week sometime. They spread soil and evened out a portion of the back here. They're going to need to, once they're done with the drainage over there, they're going to figure out how this leveling is going to take place. Sod is arriving on Wednesday. We're putting grass in the backyard, and then on this side of the house. And as part of that, they're going to figure out what the grading is all along on this side of the house. Okay, let's go downstairs. And I wanted to show you something really cool. So remember in yesterday's video, I talked about getting something installed in the back here to either hook up a hose or a hose reel or whatnot. So today they actually dug a trench from the spigot over there all the way down here along the path. You can't see it now, but it's covered up all along here, which is going to be hooked up. This is where the pipe comes out, where they're going to install a post and a spigot, which is going to be awesome because in the meantime, I can just hook up a hose to it. Or future state, we're thinking of adding a hose reel, but we can figure that out whenever. I'm just opening the gate because I have to come back and water this afternoon. All right, so let's go to the front. So this was done today. I don't think they did anything here other than, leveling this out, adding some soil. Eventually, this is where our fire pit and seating area is going to go. But they have cleaned up a little bit. There was some water earlier today. They added some more rocks in here. I love it. I love the big boulder type rocks mixed in with the beach stone. I think it looks amazing. Obviously, it's a little bit dirty now because everything's been dragged around in the soil and in the mud. We're expecting rain tomorrow, so that'll clean things off quite a bit. I can't wait to, once everything is done, my plan is to, plant things here and there along this whole dry riverbed, like irises or other, water-friendly things, just to make it really pretty. But anywho, this is obviously this flower bed. No change to this yet. And the other thing is that they leveled and installed soil on the whole side yard. This looks so much better than it did before. It's nice and level. It looks great. It's pretty neat. And then, what else was done today? There's this, obviously there's still more soil here. There's going to be a flower bed underneath this. And they're going to need soil probably for other areas on the north side as well. Just scoot through this little messy area here. In terms of the drainage, let me think. We had a whole conversation about what we ultimately want to do at the other end of that, on the other side of the wall. And we decided, you know what, it's going to make more sense, instead of just digging a trench and letting the water flow and hope it gets to the street. They're going to continue digging, put the pipe in, cover it with the gravel and cover it with soil all the way to the street. That way we're sure that that no water is going to pool anywhere. We control where it goes and we make sure that it gets to where it needs to go. So that's awesome. And these are just rocks for decorative purposes, anywhere that we feel we need it around the house, which is good. And I think that's all. So we have sod arriving on Wednesday. They're going to be seeding clover on this area, and then it's going to change into sod somewhere halfway down the way there towards the backyard. They're putting sod on this side. This is the north side. So down here. On the forest side, we're probably just going to leave it as is and let it naturalize. And then we still have to figure out, let me see if I can walk across here. We still have to figure out what to put on this bank here, as it slopes pretty steeply and sod doesn't really make sense. So that's a decision that we'll have to figure out. we'll get there. So assuming that weather holds, no issues with the sod and the clover seed and all of that and the rest of the work that gets done, everything should be completed by the end of next week. Good progress again today.